Welcome to Trading Mastery Institute. Whatever that is being shared is of our opinion and not an advice for you to enter the market. Okay guys, some of you guys asked about the SOP again. So we go through and do some back testing. So there is only 4 steps that you need. So first is for a long position or buy, you need to see the blue dot and then check Novak flow is in blue, Novak trend is in blue, and you wait for an arrow. Okay, then you see the arrow, high, getting higher, then just enter a buy. Okay, then it went down a bit and then it went up, so until about 730 pips. So we can backtest again. Okay, you can backtest again over here. So over here we have the Novak SOP, the dot. Okay, the dot is over here, yellow dot followed by Novak flow and trend is in red, and we wait for the arrow. Okay, so the arrow, then look at the arrow. Okay, the arrow been making a lower low. Okay, lower low, so it's pretty flat, so there is no entry. So what do we see over here next? We see here in the morning, in the market when it's open, there is a Novak SOP, yellow dot followed by Novak flow and trend is in red, so you wait for the arrow. Check. Okay, is there the arrow making a lower low? So over here is very obvious, making a lower low, and then you can do a sell. Okay, over here it goes down until as low as about 234 pip. Okay, 234 pip, then we wait some more. Okay, for today, the day, you see blue dot, blue and an arrow, then you see a very clear. Okay, the arrow is making a high, then you enter a long position, then it went up to about 500 pips, Okay, over here you can see there is a Novak SOP dot, red. Okay, then there is an arrow over here. See the arrow, low getting lower, and you do a sell, then went down here to about another 480 pip. Okay, over here there is a Novak SOP but there's no arrow. Same over here, Novak SOP, no sell arrow. Over here there is a Novak SOP and there's an arrow. Check the arrow, high, getting higher, do a long, that went up as high as about 120 pip. Okay, same over here, there is a Novak SOP. Okay, over here, one Novak, yellow dot followed by red and red, then we wait for the arrow. Okay, so we wait for the arrow appear, but there is a buy dot, and suddenly there is a breakout, strong breakout followed by the Novak SOP again. So this is another advanced entry. So there's an entry that went down to about another 430 pip. So as you can see, the SOP is pretty simple. Okay, when there's a tree of this Novak, okay, just wait for an arrow, and the arrow must be high, getting higher. Okay, same over here, there is a Novak SOP over here, then there is an arrow. Okay, over here, then what you see is that over here the arrow is low, getting lower, so you do a sell. Went down to about 120 pip, maybe you secure about 20, 30 or even 50 pip, then it went out, hit your stop loss. Okay, hit your stop loss at a profit. Okay, and then you see another arrow, but this time it doesn't make a lower low until you see another arrow that make a lower low. Okay, then you do a sell, then it went down to about another 120 pip. Okay, so maybe I just, because the SOP is so simple, so I just go one last one over here. You can see Novak SOP, blue dot, Novak flow and trend is in blue, then you wait for an arrow here. So you see the arrow, high, getting higher, you see the position, getting high, then you do a long position, then went up to about 647 pip. So it's very simple, guys. You can actually use at any time frame. If you are busy, you want to trade at daily, same SOP. You want to trade at H4, same SOP. Okay, if you want intraday, you can use at M30 or H1. So for this instance, we use at M30, and we have some testimony. You know, people are making about nearly $100 daily to a few $100. So I hope it motivates you Okay, for those who want to have this Novak system, okay, you can contact AB Sun. This at $100 only. So I wish you guys all the best and take care. Bye bye.